The countdown is on from America's Dairyland in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at Fiserv Forum.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get all right, everyone. Starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man. The offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
So with Jefferson on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with DeBusschere. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Yves Missi. And it's Gordon in at the shooting guard.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And he knocks down the first one. And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
DeBusschere hits them both.
And guys, it's really amazing the effect DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
That one goes. They count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Towns. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Davis against Halliburton. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Gordon. Unloads. It's hauled in by Sigma. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
Take a break. Davis. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And here's Halliburton. Outside Gordon. Halliburton sets the pick for Gordon. Pass to Towns. And the Heat, another 3.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Chambers with a screen on Halliburton. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Halliburton against Davis. Pass to Chambers. Now here's Davis. Defense right on him. Here's Houston. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple. Outside Gordon. Now here's Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. DeBusschere. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
Hard-nosed and tenacious. Big D crashes that offensive glass. One way he loves to get his points.
Now here is Davis. Takes it inside. Here's Sigma. Messi grabs the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Halliburton. Heat moving the ball around. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Houston. Launches it. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Houston is so consistent from out there.
DeBusschere with the screen on Chambers. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here is Davis. There's a screen. Pass to Barry. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Chambers against Towns. It's hauled in by Barry.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Now, here is DeBusschere. Towns, wide open. No good on the triple. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Swiped it away. Towns against Chambers. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Heat. The Heat trail by 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Kevin, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. Take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Outside Gordon. Up top to Busher, defended by Chambers. Chris Kamen's checked in for the Celtics. Mike Conley comes in for Baron Davis.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Chris Kaman, Mike Conley.
Outside Gordon. Towns sets the pick for Gordon. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. Rebound by the Celtics. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Here's Gordon. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Gordon kicks to Halliburton. Hibbert with a screen for Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here is Conley. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Barry misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Halliburton. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's the Busher. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Heat. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Red comes in for Gordon, and it's Bogues in for Halliburton. And the second free throw, good. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Hibbert, and stolen by Kaman. Richardson outside. Conley surveying the D. A three-pointer is right on target.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Red. Fires for three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Red. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Conley, the pass to Keenan. Back to Conley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Conley's got 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Jefferson. Scoreless thus far. That shot, no good. Here's Keenan. Defended by Jefferson. Conley into the lane. Richardson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Michael Red.
And what can give Jason Richardson the edge out there is his explosiveness. Because sometimes it's like he just has bottomless energy. That just lets him outplay you.
That's good from Richardson. The Heat making a switch here. Hall's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Red. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Keenan's shot is good.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Bones. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
So with Jefferson on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Halliburton, Howell out there with Towns. Then there's Gordon. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. And he makes the first. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 16-point game. And it's Gordon missing. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Chambers kicks to Davis. Sigma. Pass to Chambers. And he banks in the layup. Chambers got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
hit inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Howell passes to Halliburton. Towns a screen on Davis. Halliburton for three. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Here's Davis, and it's Miami with the rebound. Towns, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Howell. Pass to Towns. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what makes Towns so special, that ability to hit with consistency from range.
Halliburton against Davis. Clock at 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Misses off the left iron. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And the Celtics with possession here after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Davis, the pass to Houston. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's tipped. Towns against Chambers. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Sigma, and he slams it one-handed.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Pass to Misi. Here's Towns, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Towns has got 13 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Davis against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Houston. Back to Davis. Halliburton with the steal.
Come to me, come to me.
Here's Misi. Gordon finds Halliburton. And here's Towns. Back to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Celtics fans, get live right now for Celtics Entertainment.
for Joe Johnson. Then for the Heat, DeBusschere, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Avdia comes in for Howell, and it's Dandridge in for Yves Missi. So it's Boston now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here is Sigma, defended by Gordon, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Now DeBusschere. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Halliburton, no good. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. And here's Davis for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Dandridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Heat, Bob Dandridge, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Gordon. And it's Bogues in for Halliburton. Boston leading by 10. Here's Conley. Here's Barry. Defended by Avdia. Here's Kaman. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Avdia on the wing. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And stolen by Bogues. Pass to Avdia. Bogues with it. Still scoreless. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Dandridge. Now here is Conley. He has 5. Now Kaman. Here's Winters. Back to Kaman, and finished off by Kaman.
Good to see Kaman throw it down, really showing no mercy inside.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allen. It's blocked. And it's Bogues missing. And it's Conley with the ball for the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. Stolen by DeBusschere. Here's Dandridge. Rebounded by Kaman. Here's Winters. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Dandridge. And Boston with the rebound. Kamen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Conley. Pass to West. Just 5 on the clock. Over to Bush. No good from West. The Heat trail by 12. 109 left to play in the first half. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Jason Richardson is checked in for West. Heat also with the sub. Reds checked in. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. To the middle. Kaman against Hibbert. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closer. Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Conley. Kaman sets a screen for Conley. In the corner, it's Richardson. Pass to Barry. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dave DeBusschere. For Boston, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Avdia. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You look at the Celtics, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Miami Heat.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And the Celtics with possession here. We've got Barry. He's out there with Chambers. And it's Sigma in at the 5 spot. Fox is in the game for the Celtics. Fires the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. The Heat trail by 14. A pass to DeBusschere. Over Barry. DeBusschere can't get the basket. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Davis. Out to the right wing for the 3. Houston shot's good. Houston's got 8 points.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics leading by 17. Davis looking for an opening. Here's Houston. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Houston. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And it's Gordon missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 8 points in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. A deep 3 from Towns. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now we get a chance to look at Tyrese Halliburton.
Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 18 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court.
Night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Boston foul. Tom Chambers. First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston on D. Towns dishes to Gordon. Halliburton for 3.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Davis with a screen on DeBusschere. Pass to Houston. It's Davis on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Halliburton. Boston again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And how about the urgency there on Gordon's drive? Pushing past the defense for that one.
Here's Houston, defended by Gordon. And here's Davis for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davis has got 6 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
Joe Johnson is checked in for Boston. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Messi, and Messi throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Chambers. Here is Sigma. Here's Houston. And it's off from three-point range. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Fires it up. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson outside. Pass to Chambers. To the right side. Here's Houston, defended by Gordon. From 20 feet out, Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 10 points here in the second half.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Towns for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Ed Messi.
Miami substitution, number 55, Roy Hibbert.
Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got 10.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Pass to Houston. This one for 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists here tonight. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Here's Chambers. Back to Davis. For 3. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Free throw good, Davis. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Hibbert. Six to shoot. Now here is Red. Offline with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Houston. That 3 off the mark. The Heat shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Halliburton. Offensive rebound, Heat. Here's Hibbert. No good that time. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for the Celtics. West comes in for Chambers, and Mike Conley subbed in for Davis. The Heat also with a sub. Bogues, he's checked in for Halliburton. The free throw off from Johnson.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Now here is Red, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Mike Conley. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Jason Richardson, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Houston. Down low. Here's Richardson. Rebound by the Heat. Jefferson on top. Richardson covering. Jefferson kicks to Bogues. Here's Howell. Still without a basket. Back to Hibbert. Howell with the bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's West. Pass to Houston. Puts up a deep three. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Heat call time here. Celtics making a change here.
All right, fans, let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And here's Hibbert. Hasn't made one yet. Hibbert with a screen on West. Howell passes to Hibbert. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Bounce pass, Conley. West passes to Houston. Driving the lane. The shot's good on the assist by West. Houston's got 23.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pass to Red from past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's the screen. Here's Houston. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Just attacking the basket there. Houston drives it with such force for the finish.
Now Bogues. Red outside. Chris Kaman pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
West, that's good. West has got his first basket.
And defense heals every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Howell. Hibbert with the screen on West. Howell can't hit. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Hibbert against Kaman. 5 on the clock. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Hibbert's got 4 this quarter.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
West a screen on Bogues. Here's Houston. And so it's Boston, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Bogues out there with Dandridge. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Howell in at the fourth from 11 feet away. And Boston with the rebound. West has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley the pass to Keenan. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Hibbert gets the bucket. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Conley against Bogues. West outside. Here's Winters. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Avdia with it. Pass to Hibbert. Outside to Bogues. 4 on the clock. The shot will not fall. And here's Boston. In the corner, it's Richardson. Now here is Conley. Over to the wing. West passes to Conley. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Now, here's Richardson to the inside. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Howell. Michael Conley making his last shot. Hibbert gets the bucket.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Bogues against Conley. Pass to Winters. And again, it's Boston converting.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Bogues kicks to Howell. Inside, here's Hibbert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
To the inside. And it's blocked. Here's Bogues. Here's Howell. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Richardson outside. West a screen on Avdia. Here's Richardson. Oh, he's a high flyer!
That was nasty.
That's just filthy.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a 2-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
Got a piece of it. West with the steal. Here's Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Conley's got 6 in the quarter. The Heat have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Avdia on the wing. Richardson covering. Avdia the pass to Bogues. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dandridge. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. West a screen on Bogues. Conley the pass to West. And Hibbert with the block. Here's Dandridge. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens.
Shooting 2.
But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
First free throw is good. Chris Kaman is checked in for Boston. Johnson comes in for Richardson. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for the Heat. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. To the middle, deflects the pass. Kaman banked in off the glass.
Defense throws everything at Kaman inside, but he's still able to force his way through and finish.
Bogues kicks to Howell. To the paint, here's Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
The Heat have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Dandridge passes to Bogues. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Dandridge. Back to Bogues. Here's Johnson. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Hibbert finds Jefferson. He gets it in there. Jefferson's got his first basket of the night.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Winters. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Bogues. Pass to Howell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Conley the pass to Johnson. West setting the pick for Johnson. Down low. And there's West. That good on the assist by Johnson.
Oh, that is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
The Celtics shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Johnson outside. Clock at 6.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Here's Conley. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. Conley gets the bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Howell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on David West.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Miami, Bailey Howell at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Celtics making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Red's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Kaman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And the 7-footer came in solid at using his size to draw fouls.
At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Chris Kaman is a classic NBA 7-footer. He's a bruiser on the glass and in the interior who uses that size to beat you every chance he gets.
And so he makes both from the line. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Howell. And here's Hibbert. And no good that time. Kaman with the defensive effort. Here's Winters. Bogues defending. Here's Winters. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. Now it's time for our Player of the Game.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters. Hey, everybody. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotia Bank Arena. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Walker Kessler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Rice in at the 3 slot. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And Atlanta with possession here. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Archibald. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol grabs the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Love a screen on Allen. Cunningham passes to Davis. For 3. Atlanta with the rebound. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Now here's Allen. Good D by Cunningham. To the inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Atlanta with possession here. Trailing by 2. Kessler, a screen on Morant. Archibald, the pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen. Uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Cunningham finds Gasol. Morant surveying the floor. Cunningham against Allen. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Rice. Here's Archibald. Adebayo passes to Archibald. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. For three, Allen. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Inside, here's Kessler, and finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Here's Cunningham. Great D that time from Allen.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
From the arc. That shot is off. Davis with the defensive effort. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Rice. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out and the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Following the bucket by the Raptors. For three, Allen. Buries it from 3. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Love. Kessler with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Archibald. No points so far. And Allen gets it to go.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Atlanta in 5th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Davis. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. Allen, the pass to Archibald. Shoots over Morant. The shot by Archibald, no good. Raptors trail by 8. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Love. Davis has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Ilgauskas, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Archibald. No made baskets yet. Here's Rice. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Ilgauskas. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 8-point game. Pass to Gasol. Here's Davis. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right side Morant. Pass to Love. Now Gasol. Outside Davis. Over Adebayo. And it's Davis again missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Archibald. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. He drops it from range. Allen's got 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise from the series of New York Raptors. Y1
Going with a new group. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look. Broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Raptors.
And the shot chart shows how effective they've been on the offense this year. They're the best team in the conference, and they've gotten there because of how well-rounded their offense has been. They don't get their baskets from any one area out there. They can score from all over.
Here's Divac. Pass to Boozer. Here's Aguirre. That one is off. Excellent defense there from Watson. Here's Griffin. Blocked. Here's Goodrich. Here's Hudson. Guarded by Batum. Pass to Hudson. They set the pick. To the middle. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Henderson outside. Batum outside. Here's Ilgauskas. It's rebounded by Divac. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Goodrich, good.
This is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Pass to Griffin. Batum outside. Now here's Watson. Griffin passes to Henderson. From downtown. The rebound by Aguirre. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Hawks ahead, leading by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And it's Goodrich in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back over to you guys.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. McGuire can't hit. The Hawks lead by 5. Griffin passes to Henderson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Here's Hudson, guarded by Batum. Here's Hudson. He's scoreless. Kessler with a rebound. And so Henderson will bring it up for Atlanta. Griffin passes to Henderson. Screen by Griffin. Takes a step back. Fires from deep. Boozer grabs the board. Raptors trail by 7. To the paint. The shot by Hudson, no good.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Henderson outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Aguirre, defended by Watson. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
He does not get the second one. Atlanta leading by 7. Pass to Archibald. Back to Allen. Puts up a 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Gasol's checked in for Toronto. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Fifth on the list, the Hawks.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
I see him.
And here's Cunningham outside. And again, Toronto, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Gasol, a screen on Allen. Down low.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
And there's a pick. Here's Allen. That one goes in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim. Into the points.
First trip to the line for him here.
Walter Davis taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Davis.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Allen outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night here. That free throw good from Allen. Raptors trail by 11. Outside Morant. Pass to Cunningham. Clock at 6. The rebound by the Hawks.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Davis. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Adebayo, the open look. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Toronto trailing. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Here's Morant. Following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Pass to Love. 6 to shoot. Allen against Cunningham. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a start, but the bucket simply will not go down.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 10. Pass to Love. Over Adebayo. Rebounded by Archibald. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. There's the triple. Here's Kessler, and finished off by Kessler.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Hawks making a change here. The Hawks lead by 12. Pass to Rice from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Gugliotta.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And there it is for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
He gets it in there.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Archibald. The Raptors making their last shot. And here's Adebayo. Yet to see a basket. It's rebounded by Gugliotta. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham going to work inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Archibald. Crafty move. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Ja Morant picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for two.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Cassell. Back to Morant. Toronto passing it around. Davis with it. 10 points for him. And that one's good.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Defensive foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And Atlanta making a change here.
Third team foul. At the line for Toronto, Walter Davis. One shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Davis.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Archibald, pass to Floyd. Here's Archibald. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Hudson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Boozer. Fades and shoots. Griffin pulls down the board. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And the shot goes in. Davis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Here's Ilgauskas. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Up top, Davis. Out to the wing. little mid-range shot is up. Jump shot is good. Davis has got 17.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Watson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hits both from the stripe.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Here's Floyd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Griffin. That one no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hawks ahead, up by 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
A sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
This is the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
I think for Atlanta, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Cunningham. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. We've got Walker Kessler, and it's Archibald in at the point. Davis misses. Atlanta leading by 5. Outside Adebayo. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, early in his career, Adebayo couldn't stretch the floor. That's changed.
Cunningham finds Davis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Allen, and that one's good. Cunningham's got 8 points. And the Hawks shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Archibald, pass to Allen. Kessler, a screen on Cunningham. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Cunningham against Allen. And Cunningham throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Adebayo sets a screen. Bam! Hammers it down.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, B.A.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Atlanta leading by 8. A nice shot by Rice. He's got 7.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
His shot chart tells the whole story right now. He is going off and shooting with incredible confidence every time he goes up with the ball. It's been a stellar night for him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now Morant. Still no points. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Kessler. It's his first trip to the line.
The line for 2. Pau Gasol.
And he drops the first. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Here's Archibald. Allen outside. They set the screen. Let's go with a 3. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rice. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Morant. And here's Cunningham. Good, and the setup by Morant. Cunningham's got 13.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Archibald, pass to Kessler. Now here's Allen. He's got 27. Back to Kessler. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Morant. With some arc. Oh, Morant from close range.
There isn't a single move that Ja can't pull off. The floater's no problem for him.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And Atlanta with possession here. Toronto making their last shot. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Rice. He has 7. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Cunningham outside. The 3 is up. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
To the middle. Here's Archibald. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Hawks lead by 4. And it's Morant with the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Aguirre. Love for 3. No good. Good D by Adebayo. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Cunningham passes to Aguirre. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Rice. He's got 7. They get it again. Adebayo sets a screen for 3. Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Morant. Adebayo grabs the board. The Hawks lead by 6. Here's Archibald. Allen outside. Lets it go from deep. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Archibald. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. 4th, the Raptors.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Cassell. No points yet. Buries it down low.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Griffin's shot is off. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Inside, Divac. And he converts the layup. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
To the inside. Oh, hey! How about that? And he jams it home with authority.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Down low, Boozer. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Here's Cassell, following the score by Atlanta. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. And here's Henderson to the paint. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. .52 seconds left in the third. Here's Goodrich, guarded by Batum. Pass to Cassell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Henderson. Cassell misses. The Hawks lead by 6. To the middle. Here's Watson. And he slams it in one-handed.
That's a quality pass from Blake Griffin. To me, one of the most understated aspects of his highly developed skill set.
Here's Cassell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Davis, and it's Boozer in at power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Griffin gets it to go.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Davis. Back to Morant. Down low. Here's Boozer. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Among the best passers in the league. Morant finds open teammates.
Here's Bibby. The 3-ball. Davis with a rebound. Now here's Morant. Here's Goodrich. Morant with a screen on Batum. Pass to Boozer. Outside Davis. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Here's Divac. Defended by Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Divac can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Outside Love. Back to Morant. Launches it. Atlanta with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Rice. And a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Love up top. Adebayo with a steal. Allen inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Allen can't get it to go. Inside. Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Kessler a screen for three. Allen. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the left side wing. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Atlanta. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bibby, the pass to Kessler. And here's Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. No problems knocking that one down. Allen's got 34.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
And here's Morant outside. Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
It's coming your way, fans. Here they are. Your Suns.
Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A nice shot by Rice. Rice has gotten 4 this quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And stolen by Morant. Pass to Love. Back to Morant. Here's Cunningham. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Archibald. Allen outside. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Allen's got 37.
Yeah, the first half he was unstoppable from deep. Now 2 more since the break.
Pass to Davis. To the inside. Stolen by Kessler. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Cunningham against Allen. Here's Rice. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. It's stolen by Love. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Rice. Here's Adebayo. Rebound Toronto. Cunningham with the ball. Gasol, a screen on Allen. Now Davis. The fader. Atlanta with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Allen against Cunningham. Pass to Rice. Kessler a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Allen hits the three-pointer. Allen's got 40 points.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Now here's Davis. Back to Cunningham. Gasol, a screen on Allen. Cunningham passes to Gasol. Can't get it to go. He's shooting 6 for 7 so far in this one. Pass to Allen. And he can't get that one. Good D by Cunningham. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
From the moment he entered the league, Kevin Love has been one of the top offensive rebounders in the NBA. Simply tenacious.
Now here's Adebayo. Plenty of space. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Cunningham on the wing. Fades away. Kessler with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Rice. Here's Allen. Puts up the tray.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Raptors trail by 12. Now Cunningham. Left side Love. And the basket is good.
And I think this is what makes Kevin Love such a tough matchup. His ability to score from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Archibald, hounded by Morant. Fires the 3. Ooh, the shot misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Not that time.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Archibald, hounded by Morant. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Love. Quick 2. Oh, net.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Rice. Allen outside. Now Kessler. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Yeah, Kessler right in that restricted area. Good finish.
Here's Love. Yes! Using that window!
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hawks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Now here's Davis. Morant! He drills the wide open jumper. Here's Archibald.
Toronto foul. Josh Morant. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Nate Archibald. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Love fires. No problem from 14. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They held a 12-point lead earlier.